Hey, what's up, guys? So, power generation early game is a huge hurdle that a lot of new players struggle with. And this is where the generator is going to come in. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to feed it some organic, which is essentially what you get from gathering plants. And then it creates power. And so by setting up a very simple little platform setup with the generator and some organic, you can give yourself some more consistent power early on in the game, which is really going to help. Check out how it works. Alright guys, let's talk about those generators. Now I think one of the biggest things I catch on stream and one of the biggest questions is, Carto, I am always out of power, I don't know what to do, I can't keep everything running, I'm always out. That is where the generator is going to come in. So the generator is going to be a default schematic, you can find it on your backpack. And you're going to make it using a single compound. So we'll throw a compound on there. I will scroll through my whole list here until I find the generator. Oh, there it was. And I will go ahead and craft one of these. Now, generators will run on organic, which is another resource that's really easy to find out here, you know, on your starter planet. You can take the organic. You can either A, press F to turn on, or whatever keybind may be on your platform. Or the other thing I could have done is just clicked it and dropped it on. Now when this thing is running, it's going to consume the organic resource little by little. You can kind of see the petals of the resource there going down, if you will. And what this will do as well as doing this, it's creating a certain amount of power. Now you can turn the generator off so you don't waste it all and turn it back on whenever you may need it. But one of the things that I typically do early game is this. Let me grab I think I have some small platforms over here somewhere. I know I've got a lot of them. These are all a bit bigger. There's one. So early game, this is one of my go-tos before I find small solars and whatnot. Is I'll take one of the large platform A's, okay, and I will put two of the medium storages on it and a generator, and then I will just run this generator. I'll fill this up with organic, and I may actually put up to 4 generators on one so I can obviously generate more power. It depends on how much maintenance I want to do. Sometimes I'll take the time to build multiple platforms, fill them all with organic, put one generator on each so I have, you know, increased power output, but then I don't have to check in on it as much. It'll just kind of keep going. But what happens to this is when this generator consumes this organic completely, it's automatically going to pull another piece of organic onto it. So as long as you keep organic on the platform, the generator will just keep itself running. And so if you've got a couple research chambers, for example, going early on in the game, this is a good way to make sure they maintain uptime to minimize the delay before you can start unlocking more things. Because typically what I see is people will set up their research chambers, they'll have like a single solar panel that they found somewhere, and then when the sun goes down, the research stops and it really kind of holds them back. And so by doing things like making multiple platforms with multiple generators, you give yourself a lot more uptime and a lot more consistency, which will kind of help you get out of the beginning stages of the game and get into the more advanced things like vehicles, shuttles and stuff. So this one here, as soon as this is done, it's going to pull the next piece of organic on it, and it's just going to kind of keep on running and keep going just like that. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. Until next time, guys, as always, stay humble. See you guys on the flip side.